for the most part, man, right now I'm in the process of doing sync licensing music, and I've had a placement on a HBO Max documentary that's out called This Place Rules.
Okay.
And my music was the theme song of that documentary.
Wow.
Comes on. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that too. Again, in this festering situation, I always look and say that music producers always have the widest business knowledge. Again, going artist, producer, DJ, or whatever. So, yeah, I love the fact that you're sharing that.
I don't too much really focus too much also that much on artists when I can just make my own AI
No doubt.
artists, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Hey.
true. We're there.
That lead to a question.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when that song right in front of us,
Yeah.
that ain't
the
you
homie.
singing, is it?
No. So
That's a fire song.
well, that's the soundtrack. So what happened was when Sora just came about, not Sora,
Suno.
just came about that last May. It was around, but when they did that update and the quality was great, and I'm like, what the hell? I wanted to implement it in a way where I could put my beats into
Excuse me.
bless you. I could put my beats into it and actually make these songs. So I was like, how can I go about this the right way without feeling guilty like I'm cheating or something like that, right? So I was like, I can just build an ecosystem musically, fictionalized movies with fictionalized soundtracks.
Okay.
So remember back in the day when you would hear like the Boys in the Hood soundtrack or like Trespass soundtrack or Waiting to Exhale soundtrack,
That was fun.
people gravitated towards soundtracks. So my mind was thinking, how can I utilize AI to build this ecosystem of fictional soundtracks based on fictional movies?
Mhm.
And so I was like, I'm going to make this soundtrack about this movie called Right in Front of Us, about four friends that grew up together and ended up going off into the world looking for love and ended up finding out that the love was right there in front of them. And so that's why I called it Right in Front of Us. And I based the songs would be like the soundtrack music that was based on the movie. So I did that. So those songs was my music put into Suno with the lyrics collab with ChatGPT.
Mhm.
And I put that product out. And by me doing that, that's when I dropped my alias Jason Chandler under an AI as an AI artist as well. And that album's called Paradise. So I got 2 AI projects that are out.